Hi guys, long time no see. In today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how to pass your driving theory test, and hopefully you guys wanting to pass before summer do. I'm praying for all the best. And yeah, I am back now. I haven't been here for quite a while, but I definitely will be back now, and I've now passed my driving theory test and my driving practical test, so I will definitely be bringing out a lot of driving content for you guys, also content about mental health and stuff. I think it's really important, and I definitely will be opening up about mine. Okay guys, well, let's get into the video. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to download the 4-in-1 Theory app. Now this app is so good. This is all I used to pass, guys. This is literally all I used. I was able to pass the first time, which I'm very grateful for. Literally all you need, guys, is the 4-in-1 Theory app. Now I've bought my old phone to show you guys it, because obviously I was revising on this phone as well. I passed my test a few months ago, so I passed my test in January, I think about mid-January. This is the 4-in-1 app. It's literally so good. Okay, so the main things you're going to do is the theory test and the hazard perception part of this app. There are two sections to the theory exam. You have your multiple choice section, and then you also have your hazard perception section. Now the multiple choice section is out of 50 marks, and you must get 43 out of 50 to pass, which is quite harsh because you can only get 7 wrong. If you get any more than that wrong, you've failed. For the hazard perception section, which comes after the multiple choice section, that one is out of 75 and you need to get 44 to pass, which is definitely better, definitely more doable. In my opinion, I actually did find the hazard perception much easier and straightforward than the multiple choice, but I have actually heard people who prefer the multiple choice to the hazard perception. You are going to do the one that you find harder more, guys, because that is the way that you are going to learn. For me, hazard perception was not too difficult. I found that quite straightforward. Obviously for some people it's the opposite, so the multiple choice is what I extremely focused on. On this app, I'm going to tell you how to revise, and it's very simple. You're just going to keep going over the same content. Go in the theory test part, and there is here which says practice questions. This is probably flipped, I'm so sorry, but it says practice questions here, guys, right? So what do I press on? So you're going to click on the practice questions section, and you're going to literally do all of the practice questions, guys. Every section, so it's sectioned into bits. Like for example, it has the documents parts, hazard awareness, road and traffic signs, safety margins, rules of the road, vulnerable road users, etc, etc. You are literally going to do every single one of these, and you're going to complete it completely. You're going to do it because you are passing, depending on how far away your test is as well. Like if you're days away from your test, you are going to do this every single day. You're going to do this to bed, you're going to do this before you go to bed, you're going to do this on the bus, you're going to do it everywhere, guys. And you're just going to go through all of these questions, which is really good. They're just practice questions. Then are going to go on to the mock test, and this is basically a real life test, and it will show you, it's basically an exam that you will take that is in the format of the actual real exam that you're going to take. Now it's obviously not going to ask the same questions. Well, it kind of does, but it is reworded and it is said a bit differently, so you don't recognize the questions. This is what it looks like, and it is also timed as well. Let me just clarify again. You need 43 out of 50 to pass, and obviously it's out of 50 questions, and you've got 57 minutes to do this test. When doing the mock test, which is like the actual test, it does time you on here too, which is really, really good. Please make sure when you're doing the mock test, you are at least getting 49 or 50 out of 50, guys. And I know that's a really high standard, but actually when you do your real test, it's going to be worded differently, and obviously the questions are worded differently. You want to give yourself the best chances of passing. You want to consecutively and consistently get 49, 50, guys. That is literally the best way that you can pass, like get those high marks, guys. If you aren't getting those 49s, those 50s, and you know you have your test like the next day or something and you're getting quite low, in my opinion, I would maybe try and push that exam forward. I can't remember what the break-off point to when you can actually change the date is. I think it's like 24 hours or something. I definitely need to double check that. But if you feel like you're not ready and you're not getting those high marks, or you're not even passing the mock test, then like that's okay, but just push it forward. Like, don't really risk losing that money. So now that you've done all of the practice questions and you've consistently done your mock test, you are now going to move on to the hazard perception part, which is the part I didn't revise as much. For me personally, I didn't find that too difficult. But yes, the hazard perception section is the next section after the multiple choice. So you get the multiple choice first, and then the hazard perception will come next. So you're going to come off of the test part, and then here you can see the hazard perception, which you're going to click on. I can't remember if I forgot to mention, actually, the app is £4.99. It isn't free, but it's 100% worth it, guys. Like, I would have not passed without this app. This is the hazard perception part of it. So you've got the introduction, practice, mock test, and the progress. Literally just watch that, do the practice, then do the mock test. This is the progress from when I did it last time, and yeah, you basically, it literally gives you it gives you like a ton of videos that you can do. This is the exact same, obviously not the exact same videos, but you literally, it gives you the video and you literally just tap when you see a hazard. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard the method, but there's this method called the 3-tap method. Okay, so when you're in the hazard perception section, please make sure that you don't keep just tapping, because you will get a massive fat X. Thankfully, it's never actually happened to me. I really want to see what it actually looks like, but you do get a massive fat X, and you will not score any point for that video, because they're just going to think that you're just randomly tapping and hoping that you can capture a hazard. But you can't do it like that, and they will be able to pick up if you're doing that or not. So don't risk it, guys. Only tap it when you feel like you've seen a hazard, or you can try the 3-tap method, which I will explain. Okay, so the 3-click method in a hazard test is basically where you click 3 times for a hazard that's happening. So the first time you would click is when you initially see the hazard. When you see the hazard happening and you just initially see it, you're going to tap. The second time you're going to tap is for when that hazard is developing. Maybe, for example, it is a lorry progressively coming towards you, and then you're having to maybe slow down or do something. The third and the final click will be just as a safety measure to make sure that you didn't click the other 2 times way too early. So yeah, that third click is there to make sure you've secured that point. Each video is out of 5, I believe. So yeah, each video is out of 5 points. After that, move on to the next section, which is the mock test, and it will basically give you a real life, be like the format of the real test for the hazard perception section. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I wish all of you the best for your theory test. I hope it all goes well. I am definitely back, guys, so I will be posting more content. I'm going to Nottingham tomorrow, and I'm going to stay around both my best friends' house, which is really nice. So I might have content related to that. I obviously don't know what order these videos are going to go out in, but I'm back. I will be doing more driving content for you guys, and yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope to see you guys soon, and take care. Bye guys.